All right, welcome to a debugging session. Right now I'm trying to fix the error on my website. Out of nowhere, it started basically refusing to post images as purchasable products. So if I go to PicsGenie.com, I can generate a picture of bread and I just can't send it to my store on a sticker. Now, there's a couple reasons that could be happening. One is the form input that I was using could be messed up. So let's check this out. If I type in beans, I want a picture of beans. Let's just ignore this thing up here for now. I'll explain that in a bit. And then I say invent my sticker. There's going to be an error that logs to the console. Invalid form control is not focusable. So that is just a old coding relic of the past. I used to have this form that you would enter stuff into, and that would be the text that you're sending to go get your image created. And that form on accident was named a colony of robot sheep on Mars, right? And I've been meaning to replace that form with something that's a little less heavy on the back end, because that form just saves everything in the back end. I was going to replace that form with something like this guy up here. This is something I'm testing. So right now, instead of, it looks like that was a filtered image. Right now, instead of the text from this getting sent to go create a sticker, I'm sending the text from this. This is a form, this is a text input. The way they look doesn't mean that's what they are. Like a form could look like this and a text input could look like that. It's just a different type of accepting input from the user, right? And my website is a little inefficient when I use the form versus the text input. So I'm gonna test this again with bread and bread. And we'll see if having the text input actually going into the image creation API is going to solve the coding error. Okay, it filtered it for some weird reason. Why was that? With status code 504. Status code 504. Got a new non-200 response from ImGen API. So it could just be filtering it. That's really strange. Or I could be out of tokens to create images with. I'm gonna go check on that. Okay, it turns out I'm not out of image generating tokens. It generated me a picture of bread with my new little watermark over that. If I was to guess, I would think that it's probably filtering the pictures of bread that come through sometimes, because right now the company I'm using, they've got their AI filter cranked way up, and it really bugs me because it probably thinks, like, it probably got an image of a loaf of bread and it thought it was a butt or something like that, and it filtered it. That would be my guess. I'm not 100% on that, but we'll see. And I just realized it's been a year. My API key probably expired, and I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on. I was about to go make the errors be verbose and print out in the console. I'm pretty sure it's just my API key, so I'm gonna go get a new one. We'll see. Now I'm gonna test buying the sticker with my new API key and see if that solves the problem or if there's something worse going on underneath. Holy cow, it worked perfectly. It was literally just that my API key was broken. So you know what that means? That means I can go back to PicsGenie.com/sticker. And I can get rid of this ugly little thing up here. And I'm gonna do that by, I can't show you I can't click over to my code right here because my API key would be visible. So I'm gonna click over, I'm gonna change the page. Nope, and here we go. I don't think there's any API keys here. So what I'm gonna do is say, hey, look, there's this form right here, input number 5. I'm deleting it, it was a test. That's something to do later. We're gonna take the input from this guy right here, and that's what we're gonna run with for the image creation. That's input number 4. So here, I'm gonna change it from input 5, which no longer exists. Change it back to input 4, because I was wrong about the error. It was just the API key, it wasn't the fact that I was using a form. Publish that, and now you get to see something that's really terrible. When I publish and edit, it's live. Like, it's just live. There's no staging area, and what a staging area would be a test website where I go play with it and make sure nothing's broken. Right now, I haven't set that up, so you literally see it on the open web instantly. And this is okay right now because I don't have like hundreds of customers visiting the website every day, but one of my priorities very soon will be to make a staging area so that I'm not like nuking the website for new people if I push an update that has an error. You know, I want to be able to check it out, test it thoroughly before pushing it to the web. Anyway, how about a dog? Dog with glasses. It's really crazy how much they're filtering this AI. One thing I've considered is getting my own model and hosting it. There we go, hosting it on a different platform, but their API that I'm using is just so convenient. It would be a bit of a pain in the butt to set up something else. But anyway, we're gonna buy the sticker and that should work. Boom, it's working. So what that means I do now is I go to the place where we track all of our tasks, and I'm gonna go to my tasks and fix the reroute error. This was a high priority event. I'm gonna mark that as complete,